Hello guys, Sujara speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 198. And today I read you The Minions, who, by the way, it comes out of theaters right now. The Minions, Rise of the Gru. So let's read it now, shall we? So we got for us. This is a little Golden Book edition, so here we go. Minions, adapted by Rachel Gleboski, how to pronounce his last name, excuse me, based on the film Minions, illustrated by Alan Bodson, a Golden Book New York release, copyright 2019, all rights reserved, and it's distributed by Emulation, so yeah, there you go on that, Emulation, so there you go on that, there we go, here we go. Minions, have been on this planet far longer than we have, okay? They're all different there, change over time. But they have always shared the same goal, okay? To serve the most despicable matter they could find, okay? It makes sense in any way, even though it's like, they say, this all, one word all the time, saying, for example, this one. Big! Like that, anyway. I don't know what. I said that when I was 19, but that's just me, of course. Next page. Anyway. Making their master happy with the minions, only reason to experiment existence. Anyway. Finding a boss was easy. Keeping the boss, that was a bit harder. Anyway. It makes sense to be easy. But you know what? It makes sense to anybody. So there you go. Next page. Anyway. But the minions never gave up. And then one day, they found humans, okay? They put them in front and center for some of the civilian nation's most historic moments, okay? As years pass, the minions bounce from one evil boss to another, never find a perfect fit. I don't know what just happened here, so there you go on that. Even though it's cannons to pyramids to caveman, or to a bear, something like that, to a happy birthday, about somebody ruined their birthdays. Yeah, it's been years like that. I saw it on the Bob Show review one time. Next page. Anyway. After so many misfortunes, followed by too much time on their own, the minions know they needed a purpose the villain to serve, okay? A minion named Kevin had the idea that he was sent out to find the biggest, baddest villain. But he needed help, okay? Makes sense in any way. God mentioned someone that I didn't recognize. Anyway. Ukulele played Stuart and little Bob. Anyway, one of the only volunteers. Makes sense in any way. Kevin, Stuart, and Bob made their way to New York, okay? Saw a TV commercial for VillainCon, okay? The biggest gathering of criminals everywhere. It was their best chance to find a new boss. Wow, and that is Gru, by the way. Even though the movie came out this year, Rise of Gru, it makes sense in any way, so there you go on that. Right there. Next page. Anyway. Scarlet Overkill. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway, the world's first female supervillain addresses a crowd as VillainCon. Okay. She invited everyone to participate in the contest to become her new henchman. All the winner has been to do is steal her ruby. Wow, makes sense. Anyway. Just take it from my hand and you'll get the job, she said. Villains immediately flooded the stage, but they were no match from Scarlet. Wow, it makes sense to anybody, so there you go on that. Although it was the 60s, so until 1960, 70 something-ish, but that's just me, of course. Next page. Anyway, just when it seems that nobody wanted to win, Scarlet found himself holding a teddy bear. Wow. Her ruby was gone. The teddy bear was Bob's. He gave the gem. He had the gem. Wow. Kevin's story, Bob, have won Scarlet's contest. Wow. They have the new boss. Wow. Scarlet ruled the minion to the castle and gave him the first assignment, snatch the Queen's royal crown. Scarlet wanted to be the first ruler of the new ruler of England. I don't know about this. Steal me the crown, and all your dreams come true. Respect, power, banana. I don't know. Scarlet's Adventure's husband, Herb, gave him some cool gadgets to use to the heist. Okay, makes more sense. Anyway, that was their heroes, not their villains. So there you go with that, even though it makes sense in any way. Next page. Anyway, the minions stole the crown. Wow. The new Scarlet would be very pleased. They just had to get it to her without getting caught. Wow. Then Bob pulled King Arthur's henchman's sword out of the stone, which made him the new king, according to one of England's most famous legends. According to what I saw from Bob's show reviews, King Bob. So there you go. It just makes sense in any way. So there you go. It just makes sense. All thing where he says King Bob. So to make more sense in any way. And Robert McNeil should be King Bob. The whole makes sense. But you know, that should be, of course. Next page. Anyway, Bob decided that his first as king would be to make Scarlet the queen. Okay. He wanted her to be happy, but Scarlet locked the 3 minions in the dungeon. I don't want you to take this wrong way, but I hate you. She couldn't get over the betrayal. Wow. No. Please don't. Meanwhile, the rest of the minions have grown tired of waiting for Kevin, Stuart, and Bob to return. They set out to England to find them. Because the minions were so small, okay, they were able to slip out of their chains. Kevin, Stuart, and Bob escaped through the steers, something like that, and headed for Scarlet's Corian, okay? The plan was to apologize and be her minions again, okay? They found a rift to give her, and they even adopted a rat that Bob named Poochie. Okay, makes sense in any way. So there you go on that. It's good for the rats, and I don't know about you, but I don't appreciate rats or mice. So there you go on that. Next page. Anyway, but instead of earning Scarlet's forgiveness, the 3 minions wreck her coronation. Wow, no, please don't. Anyway, this was the day Scarlet had been looking forward to her entire life. Wow. She sent all her villain guests after them. Kevin, Stuart, and Bob ran for their lives. Jesus. When Kevin finally found a place to hide, he learned that Scarlet has captured Stuart and Bob. Jesus. Now it's up to Kevin, and at least he knew where to gear up. He snuck into Herb's laboratory to find something to help him save his friends. Exactly. At least do something about it. So there you go on that. Next page. Anyway, Kevin grew and grew until he was gigantic. Wow. The other minions arrive in London as Kevin rescues Stuart and Bob from Scarlet. Wow. First, Scarlet wanted to rocket all the minions. Kevin bravely saw the rockets, defeating the supervillain and saving the day. Wow. Even that makes sense in a way. So very good on that. And here comes the next page, which of course is make more sense. After Kevin returned with his normal size, England's real queen rewarded him. Storm and Bob would return her crown and defeat Scarlet Overkill. Wow. Kevin having never felt more proud. Wow. Makes sense in any way. But someone was missing. It was a crown. Wow. Scarlet has stolen it. Wow. Nope. The supervillain was back in the advantage. I'm not sure the advantage is a word for that, but unfortunately that is a no for me. Gotta at least do something. Here comes the last page of the book. Saying that however Scarlet and Herb was suddenly frozen by a young scamp with a freeze ray. Kevin and the other minions were they had finally found their new boss. He was cunning, he was evil, he was perfect, he was despicable. In the movie Despicable Me, which I have not seen yet, in a way, it would make more sense. You know? It's called Gru, you know? He might be different than the whole other Grus, you know, the whole minions to the whole Grus and every way. It makes sense, you know? Kind of different the whole way in any way. So that was Minions. What do I think about this book? I think it was amazing. So far, this book was a successful book to read. Sorry about that, everyone. And that was the Bedtime Stories, episode number 198. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned, the next one's going to be Bedtime Stories, episode 199, Barney's Imagination Island book. Now, excuse me, I gotta call remix and get ready for bed. Till next time, suggest by piece of paper. We'll get more Bedtime Story episodes, guys, be soon. Excuse me. Till then, Jefferson out. See ya.